Hi, I'm coming on here to talk about the fit of drop shoulder cardigans because I'm releasing a pattern today and it's an oversized cardigan in superwash. It's either in an acrylic mix or you can do it in other things. You can do it in wool, you can do it, I've done it again in superwash merino. And the thing with this cardigan is it is designed to be oversized in the chest or torso, whatever you want to call it. So the chest or torso is designed to be between about 15 and 30% bigger than your actual body, depending on what size you choose. So if you look at the measurements, you'll see that it's an oversized cardigan. So what happens with a drop shoulder cardigan from the construction is that you get this overhang here. This is another drop shoulder cardigan I've made, which is from your body section into the arm. So the length of the arm is determined by the amount of ease or extra space you have in the chest of the garment. So that is one of the advantages, in a way, of this design that I've put out. It's knitted from the bottom up, and you divide the body at the armpit to put the sleeves in. So you can adjust the body of the cardigan to be as wide as you want it, and you can choose also how wide you have your sleeves. So if you wanted a wider sleeve, for example, this has got quite a narrow sleeve, but if you wanted something wider than this, you could leave a bigger gap here and then adjust the number of stitches that you pick up at the armhole to give you the kind of sleeve width that you want. The other thing that you would be able to adjust as you went along with this design of cardigan is the length of the sleeve, which, as I've said, is determined by how much extra space you allow yourself in the body. I quite like a roomy cardigan. It means I can wear something underneath it and it's not too close fitting. You might like a tighter one. It's all a matter of personal preference. But if your torso measurement is much bigger than your actual chest measurement on the cardigan, the sleeves will need to be shorter. So you can try on the cardigan as you knit it and see how long you want the sleeves to be. Another advantage of this way of knitting it is that if you get to a point where, say for example, you've used quite a stretchy wool, something like a superwash merino, that will get longer, the sleeves will get longer the more times you wash it. So you might, after a few washes, want to adjust the length of your sleeves because they've grown a little bit in the wash. So I love superwash merino. It is my favourite thing to knit with, but it is a little bit inclined to stretch over time in the wash. So that's just a few hints around how to size a drop shoulder cardigan to get exactly the fit you want. Measure your chest, think about how loose you want it, and then look at the actual size measures in the schematic rather than just picking on the thing that the designer suggests, which may be too loose or too tight for what you want. And then you can adjust the arm dimensions to give you a wider arm or a narrower arm depending on what you want. So if, for example, the schematic says that in a certain size the arm width is 9 inches or 18 in circumference, you might think, well, that is not what I want a 10-inch arm. So you could pick the arm dimension from the bigger size and then pick up the number of stitches suggested for the bigger size. So you would leave a bigger gap here and pick up more stitches depending on exactly what you want from the arm measurement. So I'll put a little bit more on about how to work with this pattern as a knit along. So it's kind of a good pattern for people who started as traditional knitters like me, who worked from the bottom up and did seaming. It's a good way to move into doing seamless design because you start the body on a circular needle and you've got all of your body stitches until you get to the arm where you divide for the armholes, and then it's kind of gone into a more seamless design. You knit these the front sections and the back sections separately and join it at the shoulders. So it's kind of a hybrid of a seamless design and a traditional design, and it's a good way to pick up these techniques that are in these all these modern knitting patterns, and it's a good way to miss out the side seam and minimize your seaming. And I always like try and do something like this, which is an integrated button band, so you're not having to pick that up or seam either, because that can sometimes get a little bit messy. Okay, thanks very much. The pattern that I'm releasing today is called We Are One, and it's a pattern that's designed for people of all different genders, age groups, body sizes. So it's something for everybody really. That's the intention anyway. I hope that was helpful.